Tory Lanez, Chixtape 5, 18 tracks, over an hour long actually. I really want to listen to this project right here because if you don't know how the Chixtape series is, when it came to the previous Chixtape projects, it's actually sampling the 80s and the 90s, but this time it's actually going to be from the 2000s, 2000 to 2006 actually, and it has some very interesting features right here too. T-Pain, of course, Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown. I definitely want to listen to that track right there. It's gonna be a banger for sure, bro. Ludacris, The Dream. It actually has right here Trey Songz. Lil Wayne is here too, so let's get right to this project, man, because the wait has been long, for sure. And at the same time, it's a long project, so let's just get right to this. Get right here. JALISSA'S back. Be sure to subscribe for some more videos. Let's get right to this.
It's Jalissa. I know you let your crusty ass phone ring and go to voicemail, and I'ma just take it as you don't got my number saved in that new phone of yours. You not low, nigga. This is not no little room no more. A surprise party?
That's
Yo,
tough.
I'm gonna throw you a surprise party. I'm gonna be there. Keisha's gonna be there.
Keisha's gonna be there too.
We're gonna make
Damn.
you real invited. Welcome back, Tory.
Okay, so that's a funny skit, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see how the next track is gonna be. The Trade is gonna be the next track, featuring Jagged Edge and Jermaine Dupri. Let's see how this is gonna be right here. Vocals sharp already right here. I wasn't expecting that switch to be that smooth right there. The way his voice just flows through it right there. Yeah. So far so good right here. That was another smooth switcher right there. So good. Something tells me this Chixtape right here is gonna be one of the best. Just to start right here, this song is fire right here, my guy. This song is fire. Next track right here is gonna be with T-Pain, man. That track was really good for sure. A good start right there. And Jerry right here. Let's see how it's gonna be this track. Jerry SPRUNGER. Can already see the vibe T-Pain is gonna go with as well. What it takes. T-Pain sounds clean right here, man. I feel like I'm back in the 2000s right here for sure. So far so good. Actually, so far so great, bruh. Beauty and the BENZ featuring Snoop Dogg. The features have been great, man. I can't lie to you. The samples have been great. Tory has been great too. A different man off the Hennessy. You remember me for sure. That Snoop Dogg flow is always classic right there. And let Tory tell the story, cause you know how it go. Snoop Dogg still got it right there, bro. Okay, so this next track right here is actually gonna be another skit. He does this previously with other projects, of course. Let's see how it's gonna be with Blowing Minds. Leah's Introduction, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of the second part, it seems. I'm too gone. Just need a right soul, that's for sure. Smooth vibes right here. Slow type of pace. Tory's great when it comes to these slow type of vibes, of course. His voice complements that very, very good for sure. So it seems like it might be a transition right here to the next part of the track. Some emotional vibes right here. Bro, Tory right here is on some next level passionate shit right here. This is even more passionate than I thought it was gonna be right here. That's tough. Emotional Tory right here. Got the piano sounds too. Bro, I can say with certainty that so far every track I've listened to in this project sounds like a hit. No track so far sounds like it's like a B-side. Everything sounds like a banger so far. Like I would actually listen to each track the equal amount of times because there's not a track that sounds better than the other one. Like every track right here sounds very, very good so far. So I want to see if that's actually going to be the case with the take. Is it going to be another great track, man? Because so far the tracks have been really, really good, my guy. Let's see how this is going to be, man. Want to ease it up. Bruh, he said she's still doing like it's Thanksgiving. Chris Brown's vocals here sound perfect. They sound smooth. They sound perfect right here. Bro, Chris Brown might be the type of guy to just play this track while he's actually fucking a bitch. Like, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I put this track too. I ain't gonna lie. This track is fire right here. We still haven't had a miss on this album, my guy. Like, personally, I feel like every track right here sounds fire, my guy. This might be one of the best projects. This might be at my top list is what I'm trying to say. Of top albums from this year, 2019. That's kind of tough, I ain't gonna lie. It's not you, it's just the things you do. But he's talking about it in the sense of broken promises right here because, I don't know, you could actually picture that another way. Like, you could just tell the person, like, hey, listen, you're not really that special, to be honest. The things you do, it's not really you, because if I could find it through some other person, through some other female, like, I would probably replace you quickly. The FARGO Splash featuring Ludacris. Ludacris right here, man. Let's see how this track's gonna actually be this type of featuring collaboration. You got no contenders. She's still down. Seen it in her eyes, man. McDonald's chicken fries, that's tough. That's a line that only Tory could actually make sound that smooth, to be honest, because I don't picture any other singer saying Denny's, Wendy's, McDonald's chicken fries and have it sounding that smooth, bro. Bruh, if she starts moaning before you even touch the surface, yeah, she's definitely nervous, my guy. That's tough.
Use a worthful transaction and just hop up off my dick with no attachments. Use a prophylactic. Safe to say the song is whatever you want, but it's limited to this penis and a blunt.
I might not play that track more than the other ones, but it still hasn't been a miss. It's not like I don't like the track, bruh. Love You Girl. Love Sounds featuring The Dream. I definitely want to see how this is gonna sound right here. What's it gonna be?
Let's talk about it, baby. I know your body, baby. I know you got it, man. You know I got it, man. I know the thought of just fucking shorty is kinda crazy. Even the thought of me saying that shit sounded crazy. Oh no, no. I love your girl, nigga. I keep it so girl with him.
Bro, you know you don't give a fuck when you just tell the other person, I love your girl. That's simple. Say goodbye. I'ma take her, like, for sure. If you just tell somebody else I love your girl, zero fucks given. It's whatever. Falsetto right here. Sounds amazing right here, actually. These are slow vibes right here that I like. These are slow vibes right here. Hold on. I don't know what I thought about NBA Youngboy, bruh. He might just be talking about an athlete, like somebody that plays in the NBA, but I gotta put that back right there. Yeah, I feel like it's not really NBA Youngboy. It has to be an NBA player. Hey, listen, Tory's confidence is A1 right here. Hairline is back, so confidence is at full level right here, bro. Tory basically taught himself how to sing, and he probably has one of the best, if not the best voice in R&B right now. I would say he's one of the best voices in R&B this decade. I'd probably put, this is personally me, and I'm probably talking more about the mainstream artists when it comes to R&B. I would put The Weeknd, of course, he's one of my favorite artists, and yes, to me, he's still R&B. A lot of the sounds that these people be doing nowadays is because of House of Balloons. It's because of Thursday. It's because of Echoes of Silence. So he's definitely R&B. You can say all you want about how he does some pop tracks. Everybody does some pop tracks, my guy. Tory Lanez does some pop tracks, and that's totally fine. But he's R&B to me. Experimental, alternative, whatever you want to say, that's the R&B sound from today. So Tory is right there. The Weeknd is right there. I would put Bryson Tiller right there for sure. A lot of tracks from Bryson sound fire. So there's some great voices. I would put Chris Brown. Even though these people rely heavily on autotune, it's because that's the type of sound and the way it sounds actually good. It adds another element. It's not like it's necessary for them. They can still sing without autotune. So you get what I'm trying to say, my guy. Yes, sir, is the next track. Let's see how this is going to be right here. Let's see how the track so far actually towards the end up being, if they're actually as good as the other tracks at the start, because this project right here so far has been great. Great. This sounds like a more basic instrumental to me because the other instrumentals right here, hold up bruh, why is this playing right now? The other instrumentals right here sound great. The voice sounds great still on this track, but at the same time this sounds like a more basic track compared to the other tracks so far. Now I'm not saying it's a bad track once again, but it's probably my least favorite track so far because the other ones are just amazing to me with the features and just the voice from Tory with the flow and the track when it comes to the production, of course. So let's see how the track's gonna be right here. Best of You featuring Mia. I hope I'm saying that right. Busted, it's a skit as well. I've actually never heard of this artist right here.
Is that Jalissa? No, turn around.
Jalissa.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. What's up, Tory? How you doing? Been a long fucking time, right? Yeah, I know. This bitch. Yeah, $500 out of my pocket to push your little fucking ego up and drop it like you tried to do me back in the day. Leah, girl, let's go. The fuck, Jalissa, I'm done with this. So I'm going with this nigga too. You a bird. He a bird. Y'all birds together. I'm dying.
Didn't you just say you was plotting with her, but at the same time you calling her something else? Females be weird sometimes, my God. The Cry's the next track featuring Mario. Keeping it G. You can't live without me now. It's tough. Still Waiting featuring Trey Songz. Let's see how this track's gonna be. Track number 13. These two are really good with the vocals, man. Let's see. Thought you was taking a W. It was just an L on me. You sure about that, Trey Songz? You sure about that? Okay, yeah. That was a good verse right there from Trey Songz. My camera is actually heating up right here. I can tell because the screen tells me. So let's get to these other tracks, man. Let's make sure I actually listen to the tracks featuring Ashanti right here. Let's see how this track's gonna be right here, my guy. Running Back, Full Tell. Bro, I wonder if Tory's voice actually lasts this long when it comes to being in the studio without actually hurting his voice, because keeping his high-pitched tone right here and hearing him talk, of course, this is not his natural tone, but hearing this high-pitched tone throughout the entire project, 18 tracks, like, it has to be very hard to try to maintain this voice sounding this good for such a period of time. Like, it's crazy, bro, to think about it. You acting out. Hey, listen, as long as the rumors are not true, it is what it is. Why is this shit not playing, bro? Come on, goddamn. Play the fucking song. Yo, sometimes females be saying they spitting facts, and in reality, it ain't be facts. There's no evidence to it, but let's not get into that, my God. That's tough. Facts better be facts for sure.
Draft you to the team like Kobe and 9-6. Blowing orange drops like you assigned to the Knicks. You will find that you think, get you assigned to the dick. How you running?
Bro, hold up. He said Kobe in 96. Goddamn. He could have said. Nah, he had to say 06. I don't think he said 96 though. Kobe in 96, was he a rookie at that time? He said 06.
Draft you to the team like Kobe and 9-6.
Oh, no, yeah. He said draft you, so he's talking about his rookie year. Okay. So she's a rookie. That's what he's trying to say. I mean, listen, bro. That Kobe dunk, the preseason of his rookie year, probably one of the nastiest dunks ever, man. That crossover right there. Nobody should be signed to the Knicks. They're trash right now, my God. Simple. Yeah, that sounds great right there. This combination sounds good so far. Let's see how Wayne does though. Hey. Hey. Compared to the way he sounded on Carter 5, he sounded a bit more cleaner when it came to the sound of his voice. Right here, and actually on certain features recently, right here sounds different. Back to like the 2000s, around the time he was using autotune a bit more heavily. If You Gotta, featuring Fabulous. I want to listen to this track for sure.
Look how much sauce to you. You finna talk back. You got that good. I'm finna spark that. She got that jack that. Just like a big stop. She got that mean mouth. She from the deep south. She know our contracts. She got that cheap style. Tryna remember it all. Put on my thinking cap. She had on checkerboard pants. Think they was thinking black. I told my boy I'ma get her. Bet you I link with that. And I really just let you go. But I see something special though. Hey, work some. Can we work some? Out, cause I'm crashing out if you worth some. Full court, I'm a pressure if I like the shoulders.
Fourth quarter pressure. MJ vibes. I actually did like the verse from Fabulous, the references to MJ, the fourth quarter pressure he was talking about, like the way he actually did those lines, trying to incorporate these basketball references. Let's see how this is going to be right here. It's practically the last track because the other track is a skit. Bro, I like the slow vibes, bro. What can I say, actually? It's featured though. Round 2. Yo, so many hits on this project, bro. Like so many tracks that are just fire right here.
I have a package for a Leah Watson.
Leah Watson.
You let me down. Man, don't forget that. But without giving me things like that, I can't give you things like this.
Okay, well, what the CD say? It says Chixtape.
He's gonna have people waiting for Chixtape 6. That's tough. Hey, listen, bro. You ain't have to wait for Chixtape 6. You definitely gonna enjoy the vibes on this project right here. Because this project right here, it's a given, guaranteed. It's gonna do very, very good. It's gonna be very, very successful when it comes to the charts. Because it has way too many good tracks. Like, I don't picture this not being a successful, is what I'm trying to say, not being a successful project, because way too many good tracks from the start to the end. The vibes, the production, the flows, the tones, the cadences from Tory, the features are actually very, very good. They don't actually detract or subtract is what I'm trying to say from the tracks. Like, it actually adds to the tracks. It's actually fitting very, very well. Practically every feature, to be honest. Like, the tones are great. But if I have to say some of my favorite tracks from an 18-track album that I actually enjoy a lot, and it's either way, it's actually over an hour, and at the same time, I still enjoy this project a lot. Like, I gotta say, Trade, great track, a great start. Room 112, I like the beat a lot. I like that slow type of vibe. Very, very good track. The track with The Dream. The track with Chris Brown, of course, The Take. Great track right there. Chris Brown killed it too. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this project. Do you actually think it's one of the best Chixtape projects? I mean, listen, but you ain't gotta be waiting for Chixtape 6. Give Tory a break. He's definitely gonna be working on some of the projects, of course, New Toronto. And definitely he's always doing features as well. So this guy puts a lot of music out. Enjoy the music you have currently. Don't be trying to anticipate some of the music that might come in the future when you actually have some very good tracks right now currently, bruh. But at the same time, I'm not disappointed at all when it comes to this project. He delivered. We've been waiting a lot for this project. He had to clear a lot of tracks, of course, because of the samples. Very, very good tracks. Very good flows. Very good tones. That's going to be it for me, man. Subscribe for some of the reactions, some of the reviews, man, and some other type of videos. And I'm out, bro. Take care.